Hi, this is Adam, co-founder of YourAgora.com, here to show you a sample course report. This is the type of report you would get weekly, monthly, or quarterly on each of the individual courses that was using YourAgora in the classroom and for managing homework. So as you can see, we've got a simple title card with the name of the course, the name of the teacher, and the date range that this particular report is covering. Next, we have a basic list of student results. Above the chart, you have a description of what you're looking at, the particular results for the students. And at the bottom, you have recommendations that we have made based on these results in terms of how a particular class could be better organized, or that the content of that class could be more effectively put into place. Next, we have a breakdown of the course content. Skills balance goes through listening, speaking, reading, writing, grammar, vocabulary skills, and shows what percentage of each of the assignments is covering those particular skills. Of course, there could be assignments that covers both listening and vocabulary, speaking and grammar, and in those cases, that particular assignment would contribute to both of those individual percentages. Multimedia use covers what types of multimedia is being used in particular assignments. It could be essentially no multimedia use, plain assignments, or you could include pictures, texts, or video. Creativeness is an interesting one. It shows how much of the content in each course is being generated by the teacher themselves, is being taken off the shelf, or is being edited or modified in some way by the teacher in order to improve its fit within the course. And again, recommendations on what all this might mean and how this could be more effectively how this information can be more effectively employed in your classes, in improving your classes. Here we have the average student ratings for all the assignments. Each assignment is rated by how helpful, how difficult, and how interesting it is. In this chart, every assignment adds to the overall helpfulness, difficulty, and interesting rating by incrementally improving it or reducing it or just keeping it the same. You start off with the highest score possible is that gray line at the top. That would be if every single activity, every single assignment was rated perfectly. That lowest score possible would be if every single assignment was rated negatively, the worst possible score. Generally speaking, it'll be somewhat in the middle, with some assignments being highly rated and some assignments being low rated. But here you can see the progression over time of the student sentiment regarding the assignments that they're getting. And of course, recommendations on what should be done about this. This chart shows each student's average feeling on all assignments taken together. The bigger the icon, the more students feel that way about their assignments. This is different from the previous chart in that where this chart just shows the overall net plus or minus of each assignment on all the other assignments. This one shows exactly what ratings are most common. This allows us to see that student sentiment is split between how interesting the content is. How helpful the content is seems to be more evenly spread, but most seem to find it ideal. That's what the most common rating is, and that's why it's biggest. So that doesn't seem to be a problem. Almost everyone seems to be rating the content impossible with just some rating it average or easy, that also seems like it's going to be a problem. Here we have student engagement. This is a pretty straightforward chart. It shows what percentage of assignments are being turned in late, the red line, and which percentage of assignments are being completed at all, the orange line. This is a particularly nasty example. Lots of students are not turning their assignments in on time here. Almost 50% of the class pops up to 75. Not great. Lateness is also increasing rapidly. This chart would show you that really there's like a disengagement from the class, and they're, for one reason or another, not taking their assignments seriously anymore. Here we have a breakdown of the teacher engagement in the class. We can see what percentage of assignments teachers are doing well in advance of their lessons, which shows how prepared they are. And then we have the percentage that are done, a week or so before, a week or less before class, the class showing that they are preparing but not well in advance. And then this one is important. Assignments added after class. Once a class is done, teachers tend to move on to the next class. Adding assignments after class has been completed shows that teachers are modifying their courses to fit the real world scenarios, the real world cases that have come up within the class. So if homework is changed or homework is added after a class has already been done, we can see that the teacher is taking some time to consider how that content can be improved to reflect what was covered in the class, and shows a level of adaptiveness and responsiveness to the students. Daily login average, how often a teacher's logging on to check their students' work, and of course writing assignment response time. Writing assignments cannot be automatically graded. It requires work directly by the teacher. Once an assignment has been done by a student, a teacher gets a notification. The average amount of time it takes for the teacher to respond to that shows their responsiveness to their students. Within a day is what we recommend, so 22 hours in this case is quite good. And that's all. Thank you for taking a look at this report. If you have any questions, please let us know. We'd be happy to hear from you. Thank you.